Shut up and sit down.
Hey friends, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell thing. You know what to do. And we've been away for a minute. I've been traveling in London, which was kind of cool, but while I was away, we've missed a bunch of new trailers, one of them being the new trailer for She-Hulk coming to Disney+. And this one seems to be a little bit polarizing. So you know what? We're going to dive in right now, check out the trailer for She-Hulk. If you want to see what we think about it, then stick around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's go.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
Whoa.
Yes.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency. A demanding job.
Wow.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause you didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like
Nice.
the baseline of any woman just existing. Oh. Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes!
Whoa.
Yes! Yes! No! No!
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now. You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
let's get those to go.
Wow, so the trailer for She-Hulk, I don't know what I was expecting from it, but not what we got. So my mind is a little bit blown, but what did you take away from the trailer? What did you think?
I think it looks really promising. I'm not familiar with the comic character of She-Hulk. I think we've seen her in a few little bits and pieces that we've seen over the years. So I wasn't sure what to expect either. But this looks really promising in terms of the tone that they're setting with them kind of sticking with the tried and true Marvel formula of having it kind of serious, but with those really lighthearted moments sprinkled through, and kind of being a little bit self-aware with playing with those stereotyped elements as well. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I also don't know a great deal about She-Hulk from the comics. I guess most of where I've seen her was in the Civil War comic arc, which was like 120 comics. It's a huge, huge story arc. But in that, I kind of felt like she was a little bit shortchanged, that they pretty much just used her as a lawyer, and you really didn't get to see her superpowers at all. And it kind of felt a little bit lame. The message was like, we've already got a bunch of tough superheroes here, so you can just go be a lawyer, and I don't know, maybe Matt Murdock's busy or something. So I felt a little bit bad for her character in the Civil War comics. So it's kind of cool, actually. What I really liked was you get to see, I guess, her not as just the cousin of Bruce Banner, but you also get to see her as her own individual, and particularly just, I don't know, like the funny angles, like being on Tinder and stuff, just speaks to, I guess, how being a woman in the modern day is very, very different to what it was like in the 70s when this character was created, and I'm kind of glad they've just taken a fresh take on that.
As a general idea, I also really like the concept of having a superhero who also has a really strong career, completely unrelated. But I feel like those two things can inform each other, and I feel like with the Civil War arc, the interesting thing was looking at kind of the legal side, implications of having kind of superpowered humans and conflicts there, and looking at the politics of it. So I think having a really well-known, powerful lawyer who also has superpowers. I just think those two sides of her can really inform the character. So I'm looking forward to exploring that too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never been terribly excited to see lawyers portrayed on TV, but I think you're right. I guess the big divisive thing, though, was the use of CGI in this trailer, and there were definitely a couple of moments that looked a little bit janky to me, where, especially when she ripped the door off the gamma radiation cell thing, definitely, I don't know, the CGI looked like it could use a bit of polish there.
It's a bit of uncanny valley with some of the shots
Yes.
of her as well, with it just looking a little bit too smooth and a little bit like too different from her actual character.
Yeah, and I do think we've seen just the Incredible Hulk character develop through that first Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton, and then into the real MCU, where we see the Bruce Banner as we know him in the more modern MCU movies, and you've definitely seen the quality of the CGI improve significantly. And I must say, like, the way she looks in this looks very much like that very first Hulk movie that nobody talks about because the CGI was so bad. So I can definitely understand why there are some skeptics out there, but they've got time to polish that off and get that right.
And I like spotting things in trailers that you may not have spotted.
Easter egg time.
I think I saw Abomination.
Yes, well, indeed. So you saw the actor who played Abomination first in a cell, and I was thinking, are we going to get to see Abomination? Of course, we saw Abomination in Shang-Chi as well, but now we get to see him back in the Hulkverse. I thought that was really cool. There were a lot of other Easter eggs in there, but honestly, there were a few that I caught just a glimpse of, and I was like, is that? And I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the trailer again. But wow. What a cool series. I do think this looks really, really promising. With all the hate that's out there for this trailer, I honestly wasn't expecting too much, but this looked like a great time. So Disney can keep taking my money all day if they keep making this kind of a show. Hey, well, thanks for checking out our video. Thanks for everyone who was patiently waiting for us to check out the She-Hulk trailer. We will see you again very, very soon, friends, on the next Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.
Shut up and sit down.